Hello, my name is Jennifer and welcome to part 47 of Runaway Teen in the City. And as I usually say at the beginning of this, our teen, who is actually not with us, she is at work at the moment, is no longer a teen and she is a young adult with a family. Arabella here, and she has found her brother who's staying with them for a while, Mason, and Dimitri's at the park. We are all at the park in Willow Creek because both Arabella and Mason needed to complete their Friend of the World aspiration. So I brought them here at the end of the last part. I think I did that off camera. And as we got here, there was a little girl, and I had Mason introduce himself to her. This was the little girl, Billy Jang. Oh, I see. That's actually, she's from the city, but she's, of course, there is actually a playground in the park in the city. It's just not on the actual lot. It's in the surrounding area of that. I made a mistake the first time I went and thought there was no playground equipment, but I don't tend to find kids there, which is why I took them to the suburbs instead of to the city. So he made friends with Billy Jang, and he completed his Friend of the World, not Friend of the World, his social aspiration. Social butterfly aspiration. So he has completed that, which means he has now ticked off all of, he's got physically gifted from completing the rambunctious scamp, mentally gifted is from the whiz kid aspiration, creatively gifted from the artistic prodigy aspiration, and now he also has socially gifted from completing the social butterfly aspiration. So he should be able to complete adult traits, adult skills much quicker because of that. And of course, he's also got from his grandma raising him really well, top-notch, not toddler, so he should do quite well in his life. But now that we are here, I'm going to hit play because our little Arabella needs to also make one more friend. So we will have her come over and do a friendly introduction to little Billy. Now, she needs to get a few more points because she's embarrassed from an awful school day. She's also playful from someone else's embarrassment. So she got embarrassed, but so did someone else. So there, she's now also completed her socially gifted, or her social butterfly aspiration to make her socially gifted. We'll pull that out of the way, and we may as well flip her over to another aspiration because she can't work on that one anymore. Now let's see what so she needs to play on a jungle gym while playful, but given she's so inspired from daydreaming. Oh, right. I think she wanted to become inspired, so I had her become inspired. So I am going to see if we just have her. Oh, she's going to do it. I don't know if we can invite Billy to play with us. And we may as well have Dimitri introduce himself. Oh, there we go. Andi is home from work. So she got 465. I did have her work hard, but she was pretty far down. So I didn't actually expect her to get a promotion today. So I'm going to bring her here so we can hang out at the playground, though we probably won't be staying much longer because it is 9 o'clock at night. So it's not very likely. Probably don't want to be out too much longer. He looks like he's playing. That's what he's doing. So I thought I would have them introduce themselves to Billy so that, when it comes time for birthday parties, when they actually know the kids that their kids or, brother know, they actually can invite them because the person who's going to trigger or initiate the party is either Andi or Dimitri. So Billy is a goofball. I think that's like her dad. I think her dad's a goofball too. And Andi is in her lovely work outfit with the non-matching top and bottom. Though I actually think they are part of a matching set. It's just that they're not the matching colors. So it's pretty hideous. We're going to have her change. That's not the nicest outfit. We will have her change into, I think that looks like that will work. Yeah, that's a nice top for a maternity top. And let's see actually how far along. I don't know why I don't see her. She's here, but she's disappeared from here. There, she's back. So she's in her second trimester, third trimester in 14 hours. And I think the people who've commented have said that they should move to the bigger penthouse in the city. So I think we will probably do that at the end of this part or sometime during this part. But I will do the build or the furnishing more so off screen, or maybe I will record it and just put it up as a separate video. I'll decide that. But I won't show it in this particular video or even the next part of the video. It would just be a separate bonus video if I do show it at all. Seems it depends on if it's interesting. So we are friends. Both of them are now friends. And yes, they're neighbors. For now, because they will be leaving the arts district and going to the fashion district. That is where the other penthouse is. So I kind of think, oh look, she is playful. Did she get that? She did. So I think we're going to go home because she has got to the second tier of the rambunctious scamp aspiration. So I'm going to take them all home because it is now 10 o'clock. So I think they need to get home for the evening. So I will see you when we get there. They're back at home, so I think what I'm going to do with Dimitri is I'm going to do some social networking. I should have had him announce his appearance or whatever his option is when we were out at the play at the park, but I kind of forgot. And, and I had asked Andi to get something to eat, but that didn't work because I also asked Mason to get something to eat. So let's see. So we got 9,000 from broadcasting his status, and now let's, try starting a funny meme. I don't know how well that'll work without him being playful. Let's enable that aura. Of course, that wouldn't have stopped that. He's trying to paint something, so we're going to start a funny meme. Like I said, I don't know, but we'll try it. And he wants to search for vampire information. Have we not already done that? I have to go in here and see. No, he hasn't. Not. That's been noted here. Oh, he is playful. Great, he came close enough. Now, I still also really need to get him angry. Record a rant at the computer while angry. And one of the issues with this place is that it's a bit too nicely decorated and it's a bit small to try and find a spot that isn't. So I did is I put the computer over here in their bathroom because there was room there, and I'm guessing it's probably not that nicely decorated in there. So hopefully we can do our rant over there, because I find for me the best way to do it is to like essentially make them be in a spot that's just not that nice, and also end the club gathering. Nobody will believe you started that great meme. Oh, he gained 17,500 followers, and he now has 67,580 followers of the 100,000 he needs. I don't know that any of the other stuff really helps very much. And if anything, the record rants, I think that always has you lose followers. But so it's going to take a little bit more time. And he does work. Oh, no, he's working today and he doesn't work tomorrow. So he's fine. He has till Friday before he actually has to get this rant done. So he has a little bit more time. So that's good. Did something just break? I hear that, like, is that... I thought I heard something breaking. Oh, this broke. The what he's on broke. No, so we're going to repair it. That's what we'll do. And how is Arabella doing? She needs to do her homework. But she also needs, under mental, she hasn't played any chess, but it's also midnight. So I think what we're going to do is just, I'm going to just have them do their homework and get them to bed, and we'll be back in the morning. Unless I manage to be successful with him doing the rant, if he wears off the confident mood that he had from before, I will be back to see whether or not we have any luck with that. So the moodlet has worn off, so I'm going to try and have him change into the outfit that is under party with the angry hat. Tiger? Angry tiger? I can never, I think maybe it's a play for angry lion. Maybe it's an angry lion. So let's see. There we go. Hopefully, oh my goodness, he's happy. Nicely decorated. See, that's what the issue is. It's too nice. Okay, I'll be back. If I can get him angry. We have some success. He is angry. So I'm going to have him do an angry painting. And I hope it's a good quality angry painting. Because if it is, I find that the quality is better. And also, while he's painting, if it's excellent, it will also tick off this complete 10 excellent paintings. It'll go from 5 to 6 of 10. But the main reason I want it to be excellent is I've noticed when I've had them painted before that the excellent have a higher angry plus for making them angry, which is what he kind of needs because of the fact that, you know, the environment and stuff is so good. I've also made sure we didn't restart the gathering when we came home because that tends to make them happy too. And of course, he is inspired from the lot traits, but luckily in this case, the angry lion from clothing item, hunt prey, ravage enemies, roar loud enough for the whole block to hear. That is overpowering this inspired from home studio lot trait, even though they're both +1, and it may be because he had the lion first, so it overpowered the inspired. So let's see, let's go through this quickly. Let me check on Andi to see what she's up to. She's just listening to music. Andi, you should go to bed. It's late. I'm going to have her work from home tomorrow because I do hope to have the move tomorrow because see where she is? Oh, now she's asleep. She has 3rd trimester in 8 hours, so in the morning. So she should have the baby Friday mid-morning. Ish. Because it's 11 in 8 hours, so then it'll be 24 hours from then. So he's still angry. Now the question is he gonna be, is he confident from doing inspiring confident. So it is excellent, and it has an angry ambiance of, we're gonna view the angry work. No, you're not gonna break anything or do anything mean. You're going to enable the emotional aura. And I'm not even going to let him go to the bathroom because the worse mood he is in, the more likely that angry will help. No, you're not eating cake. You're going to be hungry and have to go to the bathroom while you're doing your recording of Rant. Now let's hope that this works because there is a cool off period. Once you do it, and you can't record a Rant right away. There's like a cool off period before you can do it again. So let's see, let's go through this a bit faster. And then hope this works, that we get this ticked off. We will, like I said, lose. I'm pretty sure you always lose followers when you do it, but I don't know that it's that many followers. Fingers crossed it's not. And we did it. We got our 194 simoleans from working. And rants tend to make people uncomfortable with you. Dimitri has lost 550 followers, which is what I expected to happen, that he would lose followers. So his needs are not the best. I will let him take an angry poop, and we will be back in the morning. It's morning, and we have a pop-up for Arabella. Potential cheater. It isn't easy earning top grades, and Arabella is feeling the pressure now. It doesn't help that one of the girls keeps sitting close, glancing her way with her sweet, innocent eyes. Is she trying to be friendly or just copy off Arabella? What to do? We have the option of confronting the girl or keeping away. I think I'm just going to keep away and see what happens. Arabella picks, she got a performance loss, but she's an A already, so hopefully she doesn't go down. A seat way in the back where the girl won't go too far from the board. Of course, now it's a lot harder to see the teacher right on the board, and Arabella's not getting called on anymore. Performance loss small. So I think they end up being sad a lot of times if you confront the person, because then they get upset because you're whatever. So Andi is going to eat, and when Dimitri wakes up, he was going to eat. And I think they're going to spend the day essentially getting ready for their move. And when the kids come home at the end of the day, they're going to move. So be best to harvest all the plants so that we can just sell them out of their inventory. I find it easier than doing it from the household inventory. Just for me, it's all personal opinion. And perhaps have Dimitri finish his painting so that we don't bring an unfinished painting. Though there's not a ton of time until the kids come home from school. So here we are. We have 3rd trimester in 38 minutes. So 11, or just before 11, she'll tick over. So she should have the baby just around this time tomorrow. And she doesn't actually work today. They both have the day off. So it's a perfect time for them to be packing up and getting ready to move. And I will be back. I'm sure you don't need to see them harvesting the plants and finishing their painting. So unless something exciting happens or we have another pop-up, I'll be back at the end of the day when the kids come from home from school for them to move. The school day is over. They've spent the day packing up and getting ready for the move, and Mason wants to invite over his classmate Billy. Well, I'm gonna have to unfortunately say cancel and we can't invite Rico over because we're about to move. Now you'll see that it's pretty bare bones. I left one toilet in the sink here, and I've got all of these packed away. I haven't packed this yet. It's the chest where I put a lot of their extra things, and I've gotten most of them out of there. But I'm finding that when I'm trying to drag them, I can only do one at a time. Now this is only with the things from Granite Falls. When I dragged, there were some like carrots and things like that. I could drag them all. I shouldn't even say the things because there were some bugs and there was 3 of one type and I could drag them all at once. But I can't seem to drag the whole group of these, and I don't know if it's because we don't know what they are because they're unidentified. Perhaps that's what the issue is. Perhaps if they were identified. Let me know if you've ever experienced that and if you know if it works, and we will have to try and get them to work on their herbalism skill and identify the items, and at that point we will find out. And I probably just don't need to bring them all just because it's frustrating. I think we'll sell. See, I can sell the whole stack. I just can't drag it. See? It's only one at a time it lets me do into their household, into their individual inventory. And the reason I do this is because when I've moved and put the whole chest in my inventory, everything's empty when I get to where I'm going. So I've had to go in and bring everything out. The fridge is still there because I haven't taken the food out of the fridge because it would have spoiled. But I find the same with the fridge. If I'm moving my Sims, I have to take the food out of the fridge before I pack it up. The food doesn't seem to come with me. Bookcases, toy chests, anything like that that has stuff in it. That's what I've noticed. So I think we've probably got enough of that. We'll sell. And they weren't worth very much anyways. If we had lost it, it wouldn't have been a big deal. But we'll sell this. And I know, just to be on the safe side, I'm pretty sure I grabbed a few of those, but we'll keep a couple. We'll sell them. And they're going to go share the news that they... Pietro's been there all day wanting to work out, but we've been busy packing up, so that's not been an option. So we are going to go just tell them the news that we're moving, but we're still in the city and they're still going to stay going to the same school. We'll say discussing interests for that. And as soon as I have finished packing everything up, then I will have them move to the other place, and I will show you on the map where it is as we're in the midst of moving, but I won't let you sit through all the loading screens and what. So I will be back as soon as I finish packing up the last things. We can't pack these because they're considered build items, so they can't come with us. And the reason I'm actually packing the things is because certain things, at least for me, I find that if I don't pack them, and I do keep furniture when I'm moving, then things like computers, fridges, bookcases, they don't seem to work for me in my game, though I've seen someone else say they didn't have the problem. So I could maybe try that with the fridge, say keep furniture, but I don't want to because I think there's some things I don't want to keep. So I'm just going to pack what I want and leave the rest behind, and we will see you when we get... I'll show you the loading screen to show you where we're moving to, and then after that we'll see where we're going when we get there. So here's the screen of the city, and this is where we're going to be moving to 1 Terendi Tower Penthouse, which is a 40 by 30 lot. And as you can see, it's in yellow because it is over our funds, which is 211,000. But we will be not taking it furnished, so that will bring it in our range, because otherwise it would be red if we had no ability to get it. So the lot traits, I've already changed them because I've already somewhat pre-built it. Not furnished it, just pre-built it. Home studio, on ley line, and homey, which are the same lot traits that we have in our existing lot, which it won't tell me the size of it because it's the current residence of our household. So we're going to go in here, hit the confirm our move. We're going to... I don't know if we're going to keep the furniture because there were some lights and stuff outside. I guess we could just say keep, and we will take this one definitely unfurnished. And so we're left with 89,641 simoleans, plus we obviously have some assets in our inventory because I didn't sell all those plants that I had Andi harvest during the day when they were getting ready to move, which you didn't see. I did that off screen. As well as they have some frogs in their inventory. So they'll have a little bit more than that once we sell that. And so I will see you when we get there, but it'll be a very dark, unfurnished place. And that is where we're going to be leaving them in this part. So they're in their new place, or they're in the entrance to their new place. Poor Andi has to go to the bathroom. Dimitri's looking pretty satisfied with himself. Actually, they're both confident. It's just that I can tell by the color. Little Mason seems to be pretty tense, and I am pretty sure that is because he needs to play some video games. So I've got the playing of the video games on the phone lined up, and poor little Arabella is just bored. She had a boring school day, but I'm sure once we get this place furnished and decorated, they will all be in a much better frame of mind. I'll just zoom out quickly to show the basic floor plan. This is pretty similar to the pictures that I showed you. I didn't actually take that exact lot, but I kind of modeled the building of this after that, and I will do a speed furnishing, and that will probably be up either later today or tomorrow. Today being Tuesday or tomorrow being Wednesday, so that you can see that. So it'll be extra, and in addition to the normally scheduled let's plays of this week. So the normal let's play will be back up on Friday with them actually in their newly furnished place. And that will obviously be furnishing of the things that they have, plus, you know, filling it in with things that we may need in addition to what they already had and brought with them. But let's go back to them in their dark entranceway. But poor Andy's got to go to the bathroom so badly. But that's it for this part. Thanks very much for watching, and we will see you next time. Bye! If you have any comments or suggestions, please leave them below. I'd love to see them. If you like the video, please leave a like. And if you'd like to see more, please subscribe if you haven't already done so. I'd really appreciate it. Thanks very much.